Hi guys, this is Mike, the Nomad Sharpener, on my way out of beautiful Fitchburg, Massachusetts. It's a wonderful sunny day. It's supposed to be up close to 50, so that's a nice break from the 20s and 30s that we've been experiencing. And today's really a special day. For 3 days now, I've been trying to get down to Haverhill, Massachusetts, to visit a new friend. His name is Frank. And he has a very interesting story, as you'll see as this video continues. Frank and I met on YouTube. He's a fellow New Englander living in Haverhill, Massachusetts area. And like I mentioned, it's an interesting story. Frank lost both his legs to diabetes. And he's living in the van more out of necessity than choice, unlike me, who hopes to live in the van out of choice for a lifestyle. But he's adapting well. He does well. He's had a few problems along the way. He's been robbed. He's been in an accident, that wasn't his fault. Anyways, Frank is a big believer in God. His faith, he has a tremendous faith, and he's doing so well for a person that has got his disability. And I took a special interest in it because we have the same illness, peripheral neuropathy. And excuse me, I'm at a not quite as progressed as him, even though I'm older. Frank's 54, I believe, and I'm 57. So there's a 3-year age difference, but anyone with this illness has to consider the fact that at some point down the road, they're going to start dropping things off. Probably start with a toe, then go to a leg, perhaps to another leg. And I'm not saying this for sympathy or anything like that. I'm just saying it because it's a fact. So Frank is really an inspiration to me. We get along like old buddies. We're talked on the phone the last couple of days for about an hour at a time. There's a lot of similarities in our lives. So as this video continues, I'd like to get you to meet Frank. Please support his channel, watch his videos. He lives on a very limited income. I believe it's $800 a month. And I am going to encourage him to open a Patreon account because he really could use the help. Anyways, this video will continue, and talk to you soon. Cheese, Frank, you're on the camera.
All right, cheese, smile.
Hi, this is my new friend Frank, and we're in Haverhill,
Massachusetts.
That's right, and this is his van.
It's a 98.
98, okay.
Yeah, Ford.
Awesome.
It's a V8.
Great.
Yeah. Picked it up for $3,800.
Wow, you can't beat that, man. You got a nice bed back there. Plus, I brought a bed for you, an extra mattress if you want it.
All right.
And
think it will fit in there?
yeah, I think I think it's the exact size.
Yeah, because you came one time because that centerpiece there, where the armrest comes down on the chair, because it comes up, it sits into a chair for.
Right.
So that piece in the middle has been sticking in my back. And
yeah, this is nice. You'll see. I'll get it out right once you do this.
oh, that would be great. Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
no problem. No problem. And I'll be sure to get that computer.
It was like, I've been thinking of something. What can I do to get rid of this?
Yeah, it's nothing worse than not being able to sleep.
No, and I mean, I've been able to get down because when I take my legs off,
Right.
I'm only 4 feet tall. I'm only this tall,
wow.
So I'm able to move any way I want in that bed.
Right. Well, that's that's one kind of good thing.
I like to sleep with my head up that way because I got the TV and it's comfortable and I get to watch the TV for a little while. And
right. Now, how do you run the TV? Is it on just off the car?
I run it off the auxiliary.
Oh, okay.
And I get 5-6 hours, no problem.
Nice.
Then I give it, I got a new battery for it. That was something I put in. I think it was $180 for the battery.
Huh.
When I put the new battery in, I have had no problem with running the TV.
Nice.
And
nice.
I could use the lights, but the thing is that these lights that are on now, the interior lights,
right.
They do kind of, I don't know what it is, they do drain the battery.
Oh, is that right?
So I got to keep my doors shut and stuff like that.
And make sure they're not on, right? Do you have any other type of things like for lighting? Like
I have this
LED
light
stuff
over here that I use.
Oh, okay.
Battery
Yeah,
operated.
nice. Those
And then
are
I
cool.
got like a little flashlights that I got back there too.
Right, and you got the buddy heater.
Yeah, with the little buddy buddy.
Yeah, you told me.
I like it. I mean, I'm kind of scared of it.
Yeah.
You know, if you look over there where that knife sharpener is on the arm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You see that white
steel?
thing?
Yeah.
That's the what do you call it? The alarm for the.
Oh, the carbon. Yeah. Carbon
yeah,
dioxide.
Well, that went off on me one
Oh
night.
wow.
And
Thank God though. But
and it was like the first time I used it.
oh shoot.
So I got up and I didn't see any flame coming out of the buddy.
Huh.
And I'm like, well, what is that noise?
Right. Right.
So I shut it all off, opened up all the windows. It's loud too. It will wake you up.
Oh, good. Well, that's
Yeah.
that's its job then.
Yeah.
That's
And,
awesome. And how's it been? Is it cold? Like, does it hold the heat pretty good? Like when you?
Well, I noticed that you look at these back windows, and I put that silver thing in there.
Yeah,
those
that
things.
right.
That there is tremendous. I mean, I feel a difference since I put those there.
Is that right? Well,
Yeah,
cool.
those work great. I'm gonna see if I can get a couple more
Right. Right.
because it looks like I'm gonna be out here for a while.
Yeah, and that's one thing too. Is you this isn't something like some goal you had to go live in a van. This is really out of necessity.
Well, I had an issue in my place where I was staying where there was one guy and a female lady that we moved in, and at
Right.
first they gave us the talk like, oh, we're this, we mind our own business, we don't cause any problems, but
Right.
after a while they started causing problems, and
Oh, no.
and things were happening, and so he went into the building inspector, called the building inspector on my landlord.
Oh, jeez.
My landlord had to put in some type of handicap accessory for me.
Oh, but you didn't complain about it. Someone else did.
They did.
Oh, wow.
They did. So anyways, after what happened was they started seeing that we're going to be putting in handicap. They went down to the courthouse and got a prevention order.
Huh.
Or the judge would not throw me out. Even
Right.
the police said, you don't have to leave.
Right.
But I
Right.
told the police, I said, these people downstairs are very evil and corrupted.
Right.
They will
Right.
call you one day and I will be arrested.
Right.
I will lose everything. I'll lose my mass health. I'll lose everything. I'll lose my legs because that's how they work down there.
Right. Right.
So
Wow.
I got in my wheelchair and the police helped me outside.
Oh my gosh.
And he
Wow.
said, listen, you can't be on the streets or whatever. I
Right.
said, I'd rather be out here than in that house with those people.
That bad, huh? Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, my landlord is the one who bought this van with the credit card.
Are you serious?
She's been with me. She's been helping
Oh,
me
my God.
through this whole ordeal. I mean, she just bought me this whole thing filled with food.
Oh my gosh, that's
Okay,
so awesome.
she bought that buddy heater for me.
Amazing. Wow, what a friend.
Yes.
Oh.
She bought a mattress. If you look at this foam thing, I don't know if
Uh-huh.
you can see it.
Oh yeah.
But there's a foam in here,
Yeah. Yeah.
right here. You got to feel up here,
Up there. Okay.
right?
Oh, wow.
That's $400 for that.
Unbelievable. And
Yeah.
now, is she someone you've known a long time? Or?
Yes, I've known her for a long time.
Oh wow, what a friend. What a friend.
And I actually went to court. I couldn't get in the courthouse because they don't have handicap accessory here.
Are you serious?
So the judge came outside to see me,
Oh my God, I never heard of that.
right? And
Wow.
she came down representing me.
Right, to help you.
So the judge said, listen, here's the deal. Stay away from the house.
Right.
We're going to see what we can do. We're going to work this out.
Wow.
So I had to stay away.
Huh.
Went back to court. The judge threw the whole thing out and just said, listen, it's best that you just stay away from the house. And I told the judge, I says, that's what I plan on doing.
Right.
And the judge knew I was living on the streets.
So at that point, did you have the van yet?
No, I was in a wheelchair.
So oh, wow. So
Yeah, if you want to walk here.
sure.
I keep my wheelchair here,
Oh wow. Okay.
My
Yeah.
bed's a mess. I'm
Oh, it's
trying to clean it and stuff. But
it's hard. I know you're in such a small space.
and I got like
Oh, that
a lot
looks-
of my stuff. I got this battery. This is my landlord. Once again, she paid for this. It's $100.
Wow.
When you can plug your phone into it.
Oh yeah, it's a charger. Yeah.
And this, you can use that.
Awesome.
For 120. It's I forget, 1200.
Yeah,
1200 amps or
peak
so.
amps. Yeah. No, that's a lot. Yeah.
It's quite a bit. I mean,
Right. And how do you charge it on your battery? Like hook up to your battery to charge it?
No, I have a. I'll show you in a second.
Sure.
This is the power button for my seat to go up and down.
Oh, cool.
That works great.
That's
And
awesome.
that's why I was telling you I need to get up underneath here.
Right.
Plus I got this other battery here that I was thinking.
Oh yeah, that's a.
This comes out of one of these.
Oh, is that right?
So it's chargeable, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was thinking about putting it up in the top where the TV is.
Oh, beautiful. That's a great idea.
And then it will charge the TV, and it will run the TV, plus it will be charged up there.
Right.
And if I shut the key off, I can still watch the TV.
Oh, for this battery.
Yeah, and then once it dies, then I'll recharge it again.
That's a great idea.
Because, you know, I guess it takes a few charges.
Yeah, it almost looks like a golf cart battery or something.
Yeah, so that's my, that's the wheelchair. I spent March, April, May, June, 4 months in that on the streets.
Oh my! And you didn't have the van, so where were you staying?
Well, the Cumberland Farms over there let me sleep behind the dumpster. Lay on the ground.
On the ground?
Yeah, on the cardboard box.
Oh my gosh, man. That's tough. Wow.
So, yeah, they were nice to me, you know.
Huh. There are some good people out there, but there's also a lot of jerks.
And there's been a few people that offered me to stay at their place and stuff.
Right, right.
But I don't want to stay there because, like I said, I don't want to. I just got out of one bad environment. I don't want to be in another. And
right.
I went over there. You know, it started out when I went over there. Rick was there, and this other girl, and I met them at the rehab.
Okay.
But come to find out, they abused their medication.
Oh. So
And
they had an issue.
then
with
I found out, you know, we had Chinese food. Me and my landlord, we went over there. We had Chinese food, and she found a crack pipe in the bucket.
Oh my God.
So I said, "That's it. I'm done with coming here."
Yeah, you don't want to live in that
You know what I
environment.
mean?
It's just not worth it. You're right.
Yeah. So,
Right.
hey, listen, this has been an adventure for me. You know what I
I
mean?
can imagine, brother.
But I'm telling you one thing that I've realized, that I have a lot more freedom than most people.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. That's
know
true.
what I
That's
mean?
why I want to live this lifestyle.
I'm not asking anybody to feel sorry for me,
Right,
or nothing
right.
like that, but to pray for me.
Mm-hmm.
That God gives me strength to get through all this.
That's so.
and,
Your
and not
faith
to
is-
be bitter, but be better over it, because I don't want, you know, like Sharon and Steve and Tony and them at that house. I'd rather be praying for them.
Right. Then they hate them. You're right.
You
You're
know
right.
what I mean?
You're right.
Because, you know, look what's happening to this world, in
Oh.
this country, especially here in Massachusetts.
Right.
And I've lived in other places where people are so kind and
Right.
nice, and
Right.
you know, you break down. Next thing you know, there's like 20 people coming over
Trying to help.
you.
Right. Right.
You break down here, you spend hours on that road.
No,
trying to-
they'll honk at you to get out of the way. You know, they don't,
Yeah.
instead of helping you. No,
And
it's a
it's
tough
sad.
state. New
I
England
have
is.
to have these urinals here
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
because, you know, I can't get up and go to the bathroom as quick as some people.
Yeah,
And-
right.
And being a diabetic, it comes quick.
Oh, I know. I am one.
Yeah,
I
and
am one.
You know, people
Yeah.
who are diabetic know
Right.
that. Hey,
Now, did you have peripheral neuropathy?
yes,
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking earlier that it's a similar. I think I would have unfortunately a similar.
I was gonna sit for a minute.
Yeah,
My
sit
legs
right,
are
right.
hurting.
I can imagine. You know, you really are an inspiration. I'll tell you, Frank, because when I saw your videos, and I've watched so many videos related to this van life, but because of people wanting to do it, and then just meet you and to see that you're kind of forced into doing it, and it's you feel sympathy, but on the other hand, it's like you're just such an inspiration.
Well, you don't know, because like this buddy heater and stuff like that, and a lot of these other things that I have,
Right.
I got this from watching videos of people. You know, I pulled it up and I seen people living in their van and what they're doing and how they
Right.
get by. So I started getting ideas from them.
Exactly. That's
You
the
know?
best thing about YouTube, man. Everything is there. And,
Yeah. This is the plug right here that I was talking to you about.
oh, that's neat.
So I can plug this into that charger back there, and that works great too.
Well, you just gave me an idea. I listen to I have one of those old.
This is plugged into a lighter over there. So that lighter stays on regardless if my key's on or off.
Right, it might be.
That stays on. Then I have another lighter underneath this chair here.
Oh wow.
That comes, it's over here.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. Oh yeah, right down there. Yeah.
That comes on with
Yeah.
the key.
Right.
And then I have the two up on the dash.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
I have one back there.
Now, can I ask where you got that plug? Because I'm looking for one.
I got this at Home Depot.
Home Depot. I'm going to
Yes.
get one today. Because
20 bucks, 25 bucks or something
oh,
like
that's
that.
worth it. That's worth it.
Yeah.
You know, one of the fortunate things that I'm doing, well, mainly because I'm taking care of my dad now,
Yeah.
and so I am impatient to do it, to get on the road and try it. But on the other hand, I'm learning so many things that helps you not make the mistakes. In other words, with YouTube, you kind of follow people's mistakes.
Yeah.
They tell you about it, so you learn from that, so you don't make the big mistakes. And I'm fortunate in that aspect because I'm doing it slow.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have to rush out to buy a van. I didn't have to rush out to get a trailer. I got good deals. I've been two of them. I paid $1,400, and
Yeah.
you know when you you don't have a big income, it's so hard. You know.
I had a 16 footer
Did you really?
in Maryland, the state of Maryland. But
Oh
the thing,
wow.
It's like it's been sitting there for 17 years now,
Oh wow. So it's
and
gonna
the axle is buried in the ground.
Oh my gosh.
That's how long it's. You know
So
what I mean?
It would need a lot of work.
So I made a mistake of parking it back there. I should have parked it up in the front.
Right.
But
Oh, so it's yours.
it's
You own
mine, but it's probably gone by now because
Right.
I lost contact with those people and everything. So
Sure. Sure.
You know, and I told them, go ahead. If you want to sell it, take it, whatever you want.
Right.
You know?
Just it's really not using it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know where the title is, but I guess it's over, 10 years old or something.
Yeah,
that,
like
you know?
mine's 66 and there's no title. I didn't think they had them back then.
Well, they probably did have something.
Yeah, I
But
found a
don't think
registration.
I don't think you need the title for it anymore.
Yeah, I don't either. I wouldn't even have a trailer except for, I'm trying to work a little bit. Hopefully I'll be able to make a little bit of money doing the shopping. So I need
Doing what?
doing shopping.
Shopping it?
Yeah, I work. It's not a very big business, but I do knife. Hi guys, I apologize for the abrupt ending to the video of Frank's van tour, but my phone, I don't know exactly what happened, but anyways, it stopped recording. But to give you an idea, the rest of the day, we went out to have a great lunch at a restaurant. It was kind of not cafeteria style. You just pick this, that, the other thing. They had Caribbean food, Latin food, American food, and it was like a huge amount of food. I think it was $12 a plate. So that was pretty cool, and I really got to know Frank a lot better. He had really a tough childhood. He grew up with pretty much without his parents. Really an abusive childhood. I don't know so much physical abuse, but just the way they treated him and how they did things. But anyway, so he's comes from the school of hard knocks. Certainly has had a tougher life than I have. And as a person that suffers from depression and things like that, it gives you a pause. And I think from now on, whenever my mind starts going down that road, I'm really going to, look to Frank for inspiration because, just seeing him not holding grudges, his faith in God is amazing. It's not a show. Frank is what you get is what you see is what you get with Frank, and I really appreciate that about him. I am going to. I planned to bring down a computer, a laptop that I had, but I couldn't find it, so I'm going to search the house again, and hopefully I can get down to him Saturday. But we did get his videos uploading again. He was having a problem with that this week. So, anyways, I hope you check out his channel. It's Frank with the initial B. He has a few videos up. Like I mentioned in this video, I'm hoping that he would get a Patreon cutting. Frank does not want anything for nothing. And also, Frank has some ideas about the law, the disability laws that are not true. And it's kind of, I think it's holding him back. So I'm going to look into all this stuff for him and find out how the law works, so perhaps he can make his life a little bit easier. He's applied for housing, but the waiting lists, especially around here, are just phenomenal. I'm talking years and years and years. And here's a guy without any legs, actually rolling around town in a wheelchair, sleeping behind stores, cardboard boxes for a home. I mean, it's terrible. And I think this country, I think I've touched on some of my other videos, this is the best, strongest, richest country in the world. And for us to go back to denying health care to the sick, to the poor, to the disabled, and not providing a venue where we can shelter folks is atrocious. And it's sad. It's a sad commentary on us as a nation. I'm not trying to get political here or anything like that, but it's just really how I feel. And call me a liberal, call me like it's a bad word. I don't, that's fine. But really, sometimes when we stop picking on the weak, saying, oh, we shouldn't have, people are taking disability checks for nothing, people are getting food stamps for nothing, people are on welfare for nothing. And then every time they do a study or like do drug tests on the poor people who are getting food stamps, less than 1% are abusing it. You know, I know it's a tendency, it's easy to pick on the ones that can't fight back. But I think during this new era, I hope that our government and our people will consider the little guy and always remember a few wrong turns here and there, and we all can be the little guy. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. I wish everyone blessing and peace. I am going to have a lot more videos touching upon different programs, different assistance that's out there for not just poor van dwellers or disabled van dwellers, but for people in general. So please continue to watch my videos, subscribe if you think there might be something of interest to you. Comment positive, comment negative. I would appreciate a comment. And if you don't like it, thumbs down. If you like it, thumbs up. Thumbs down. Again, please leave a comment. Tell me why, so maybe I can make some changes. Or, we could talk about what you don't like. Anyways, I'll let everyone go. Sorry for the long video. Take care. Bye-bye.